the whole communication, revolution in communication.
Yeah.
Connecting different people and like freedom of speech, maybe also like freedom of expressing yourself.
The access also, that's a very important point, to have open access to many things now, the big libraries and.
Yeah. And and I think this is the very good point of view, and also I think this is very important what you mentioned, the freedom of presenting, because really the artists start to go out of convention. So in the in this point of view, it is very important. But so that for me, for a long time, I think that this something which changed our world was the Industrial Revolution, and but mainly in in vision of a lot of people that this age of inventions, of a new technology and so on, is connected to the beginning of 20th century. So it's like that, 19th century was the very quiet century when people traveling on horses and everything was very quiet. There was small villas, gardens, and bourgeois way of living, and it was so nice. And suddenly in 20th century, the Industrial Revolution came, and the progress, urbanistic vision of new cities and so on starts. But when you compare it with the history of these inventions, it starts to be, much more interesting. There are, in fact, a lot of different, very important points also in the development of communication. But when we think about the Industrial Revolution, actually started in the 18th century, because the commercial steam power was presented in 1781, and already in 19th century the using of steam power started, and the 19th century is the century of huge factories full of very difficult steam engine powered machines. And also, the late 18th century is this experiments by Benjamin Franklin with light, and that the thunderstorm light is electricity, and we may use electricity